Hi, I'm Dr. Tuepenz.
And I'm Gaplord.
And we are
the Juice Crew
Villans. No pop this time. Had to swallow it.
It popped this in. I'm so glad you do that.
It's all good. Players fuck up.
All right.
Players fuck up, but we...
I never say the hoe. I got that Tony Satchery oregano. Fuck is a money problem. Speaking on flavor, bitches call me Baskin Robbins. Barbecue with the sauce. I got a fucking season cabinet in my house. You might call that your closet. Man, I'm dripping, plumbers can't fix my water faucet. You should proceed with caution. Hit you with the bat, man, if you think of robbing. Nigga, I'm denim flossing. Only picking up the phone when the money calling. If it ain't money calling, you can't even speak to me. Chat with my assistants. Cause money talks and the bullshit walks. And y'all niggas go the distance. I sit back reminiscing about the times when I was broke, now that's non-existent. Y'all niggas inconsistent. I got prison boys, gifted and I'm persistent. Bank account never insufficient. Married to the money, hoe can't get no commitment. Bitch, I'm ballin', check my statistics. Can't associate with...
Okay, so today we're going to talk about, does the feminist movement want equality or superiority?
Tell me what you want from me.
So what you think? What you think, Dr. Tuepenz?
From the looks of it, based off things that I've seen in my personal professional observation, it looks like they want superiority. Some women may feel like they've been pushed down for so long and dominated that they now want to be the dominant force wherever they are. Do you beware of the consequences? Outside of that, I would say this is another thing people need to be aware of is the history. The women's rights movement started in 1848. Now, because I'm not a historian, I'm just going to throw that out there and let y'all go find the rest because it would behoove you to do the research yourself. So go out there and find the rest of that. And, it's just really become a problem for women who didn't have a problem initially. Now, because you're a woman, you got to have rights. You haven't got no rights. Even though you living good, living how you supposed to live, and everything is fine at where you're at. Somebody's telling you that you need rights now, and it takes you away from everything. And probably the most destructive thing is now it's making men feel like they can't be like men anymore. Now it's bad to be a man because of what the feminists say. They kind of set the bar for what a man is now. Women are telling men what a man should be. And so that's when it kind of gets like, okay, so what are y'all really trying to do with this? You know what I'm saying? I understand you feel a type of way and you feel like you should have this and you should have that. But make sure that when you're presenting that, let's make sure it's logical and it makes sense for everyone. Not just you.
And not even logical and make sense. Also, be fair. And it should come with some accountability. So what are some ways that you think that the feminist movement could be more fair or balanced as far as their thinking or things go? Like, because I hear a lot of things from the feminist movements, like saying there's a pay wage gap. So there's a lot of things that not taken into account when you think about the pay wage gap. So you'll likely see men working those more tough jobs, physically tough jobs like oil rig, oil field, period. Also, there's women that work those jobs, but, those are mostly dominated by men.
Right.
So there's a lot of dangerous jobs like that are designated because mostly men do them. So, of course, that salary is going to be a lot higher than someone who's a receptionist. Or it's crazy because I applied to be a receptionist and they would not hire me. It was a long time ago because I wasn't a woman, probably.
Yeah, because it's not like discriminatory to say that, but certain people are better in certain jobs. Not saying that every woman has to be a secretary because on LinkedIn the other day I just saw where 42% of like the small businesses is like ran by women now. You know what I'm saying? And hey, do y'all think? Yeah. That's what I always say. I think that's the same. That's the approach that I would give. If you want to improve the feminist movement, I think y'all should go form your own enterprise and be major competitors in the industry that won't hire you and pay you what they want to pay you. Now they gotta compete with you and you make them come sit at the table with you, and then I think we can talk a fair deal from there. That's what I think the women should. That's the advice I give for anybody that feel like they can't get a job because somebody don't like you for whatever reason. Go out, start your own. Work at their little job for a little bit, but make sure that your number one goal is to never work there again.
Yeah, that's kind of simple.
You know what I'm saying?
And many times I don't think that's the case. But if you feel that way,
and it happens sometimes.
Yeah, it does.
It happens.
Yes.
We gonna sit here and say it don't happen.
It doesn't happen. But I'm not saying
you know what I'm saying. It's a case by case scenario.
Yeah,
Definitely.
and it's not a huge thing like people are making it seem to be. I wouldn't say it's like this happens to every woman or every woman's experience, the type of thing. But I know some biases, and that's what that's with every gender, men, women, and it's like
it is. Ooh,
so,
that's right. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck dipshit. And get that camera out of
what is the end goal? What is the end goal of the feminist movement? Is it to become equal or superior? I can just think of privileges naturally, but I can think of privileges by law, such as child support, alimony, things like that, that biasly benefits the woman by far, which is unfair to men. And women won't even take, most women won't, I can't say all, of course, but many women won't even acknowledge that it's unfair or biased. Therefore, it'll stay the same forever. I've never seen a woman paying I've never seen a woman paying child support. Men can't get food stamps and things like. I don't see.
I see women paying some child support, but
it's not as much.
It's rare. It's a rare like a unicorn out
thing.
there on the street. You don't see that. You have to really make some serious, mistakes to put yourself in that type of position.
You have to make many mistakes.
What I'm saying? A few. You got to make a few.
And not just small ones. I've
really
worked in
big
social
ones.
work.
Yeah, really big ones.
Yeah, you have to make some real mistakes.
You got to fumble on the 1 yard line with 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter for the Super Bowl win.
And women have the rights to the child. They're the custodial parent automatically, unless the man goes foul. He has to go file some paperwork. There's an additional step that most people don't even know. But the woman is automatically granted that, so she has the full. And, things like that don't make sense, especially if the man and woman has a say so. And if they both made the baby equally, then the man should have a say so in these type of things. So, women have privileges with that. If a woman wants to go have an abortion and the man doesn't, she gets to pick. He doesn't. He doesn't have a choice. Yeah, so it's like...
but hey... I don't know nothing about the abortion. I'll get into that. That's my man over here. That's his lane. He real big on that. Me, I don't know much about it. I just really just see it as for some people, now it's to the point where people are just milking it. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's the problem we run into when it starts to become unfair. And some women are looking for superiority. I wouldn't say, every woman is like that, you know what I'm saying? But
every woman's not part of the feminist movement.
But even women that think they is. They could be women that, maybe don't have children and still young. Yeah. But, they catch you while you're young. When you're young and you got a lot of energy and you vibrant and you're looking for yourself. Now, because somebody done told you you're smart. So now you're looking to be around smart people who think like you. So you up there at somebody's college and you're going to have a little women's movement. You see this on the movie. What's the movie? Higher Learning.
Oh, that wasn't Higher Learning.
Yeah, that's exactly how it goes. I haven't seen it, but that's how they did, though. You know what I'm saying? They got that girl with them, you know what I'm saying? And the feminist movement. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Had her brainwashed, turned... that's it. Dang! Yeah. Think about that whole process. That's literally what's happening now. It's just a repeat of.
And it's all. And now they teaching it in the classroom.
It's getting stronger.
Now you get a grade for it. So if you don't agree with the ideals of this feminist movement, does that impact your grade? I don't know. I've never been in the class, and I've never, been a part of that. But I'm, I have to wonder, does that?
Does it impact your grade?
If you don't agree with it, you think the ideology is incorrect or something like that. Does that get you an F in the class?
That's a good question.
I just don't see why we, and if you're offended by this, that's fine, but let's have a conversation about it. Let me know what you're offended about so we can talk about it. Because I'm interested to know. I don't know. Educate me so I can further make a better observation and understand what I'm coming into whenever I see this type of stuff around. I mean, both of us have daughters. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we not saying women ain't shit, but let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? It don't got to be all that. If you just focus on yourself and be the best version of you, you won't even have no problems. You know what I mean? And, it's that simple.
It's like men, when women do some amazing things and men do some amazing things.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes women are better at these things than men are. Some men are better at women at these type of things. So it's not, it's just privilege of your gender kind of basically.
Everybody can't do everything.
Yeah.
Everybody can't do everything.
Yeah. That's just how it is. And I hate that this has to be a real thing. So basically, I just want to come to what we call it, solutions.
Yeah, solutions.
Solutions. And I want to know what's the solution for we can come to an agreement objectively and meet in the middle, like
for real.
Yeah, like realistically with facts and like not feelings but logic.
I'm glad you said that. Bring me to my scripture today. Jude 1:19. It is these who cause divisions, worldly people, devoid of the Spirit.
He is with the Lord. He covered in the blood of Jesus.
I try to keep a straight face so hard, but yeah, man.
So a solution, I say that we do, I feel like they come up with those terms like toxic masculinity, like you said, kind of making it bad to be a man. That's not what it is. And so, I want to come up with a solution is take accountability for what you do and what you can and can't do. Be realistic with yourself. And
what's happening to you?
Yeah, and it really, if you just, when you start taking accountability, being real, it's like you start looking at things differently.
You will,
yeah.
And when you in tune with yourself, you know what I mean, and how the Lord, those things that are clouding your mind and making you frustrated will begin to just wash away, like on the ocean, pull it into the ocean and it just be nothing. It just go into the ocean to the deepest depths, and it happened. It happened, but it ain't gotta be at the top of the ocean. You know what I'm saying? It could just be down there and you could just leave it there. You don't have to feel like that. You don't have to feel like somebody's doing something to you. And that's why I think one of the biggest problems is it, like I was saying, it makes people feel like something's happening to them.
Yeah.
You're going around making it problem. They got
shameless book plug.
Yeah, right. They got triple TGMS. They trying to get me syndrome.
They trying to get me syndrome. TTTGMS. People who feel like people are trying to get them personally but have no clear evidence or suspects to substantiate these notions. These people usually blame groups of people or individuals for their shortcomings and the problems in their personal lives. This is applicable to all races of people on the earth. If you think someone is doing something to try to harm you physically, spiritually, or economically, then you should either call the police or defend yourself. But if there was no one in your face or physically putting obstacles into your personal life, then you should probably refrain from claiming such things. Why? Because every thought you think has a vibrational frequency that acts like a magnet, and it attracts whatever that thought is. So, if you think someone is out to get you, then eventually someone will.
Yeah. Women are, so my thoughts on this is that women are just afforded certain privileges that men aren't, and men are afforded certain privileges that women aren't. And if I wanted to be on a scale, I would kind of say 60-40 women. But that's my opinion. But realistically, I do know, I look at things as equally because I know just some privileges I have and some privileges women have. And I think that today, in today's time, that women are treated fairly in society just as men are. What are your thoughts? Your closing thoughts?
Man, mind your business. Do you. If it's not impacting you directly, you shouldn't look for it because eventually it'll find you. Be what you're supposed to be.
Right.
Be doing what you're supposed to be doing. And it'll be hard for you to find trouble like that. It'll be hard for you to find yourself in a situation where you need some rights.
Right, yeah.
Because what's rights going to be doing? What is rights to a bullet?
Yeah, especially.
When a bullet coming at you, what good is a right going to do you?
We got Oprah Winfrey out here, man. How can you be? It's an Oprah Winfrey. She's super rich.
I'm just saying, so, I guess that's all I got. Stupid.
I wasn't gonna talk first either.
All right, man. So like, subscribe, share, let everybody know. If you are a part of the feminist movement, tap in with us. Let us know kind of what you guys is about, what's your goals for the next 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, man. We really be interested to know and see, you know, we can help you guys come to some solutions a little quicker instead of having to do all the stuff that you guys do now.
Right. Let us know. Do you think feminist movement wants superiority or equality? Peace. Oh, you trying to be like the bros?
Oh no! Hell no! Hell. So we do this in the studio. This is gonna be so fun, man. That's gonna be like really fun. I really drop this shit. Man, I say
that studio you still already really.
We get on that shit, man. Start really just sitting down. Okay, we start to. Why you niggas out here always capping when you out here lacking? You ain't about that action. Why you always capping? Why you always capping? Why you always capping, nigga? Why you always capping, nigga? Why you niggas out here always capping when you out here lacking? You ain't about no action. Why you always capping? Why you always capping, nigga? Why you always capping, nigga? Why you always capping, nigga? Niggas out here capping. Acting like they the motherfucking captain. But you ain't about that action. You ain't in the streets when it's time to get it cracking. You at the house playing 2K John Madden, cracking jokes on Instagram, sitting back just laughing. When that real street shit be happening, your ass don't be found. You just on Twitter talking about how you so fucking down. You look like a fucking clown. Get the fuck from around. It's the boy Drew Brown. Beat your ass down. With the truth, not my hands, cause I'm a man that understands. Hook time. Capping. You like it. You ain't about that action. Why you always capping, nigga? Why you always capping, nigga? Why you always capping, nigga? Why you niggas out here always capping when you out here lacking? You ain't about that action. Why you always capping? Why you always capping, nigga? Why you always capping, nigga? Why you always capping? Woo! Talk to him, say.
Why you always capping? I heard you out there lacking.
Lacking.
Gang banging and clacking.
What?
Don't make no sense.
Don't make no money, nigga.
Where all that action?
Where it at?
Popping up and you lacking.
Where your shit at, nigga?
Checking pockets, you acting.
What the fuck you doing?
Sagewood, Hollywood, you acting.
Oh, you in bad too.
Popping up. Guns flare. Popping up. Everywhere. Groundhog Day. Popping up in this. Lights. Camera. Guess what? Action. Why you always lacking?
You ain't about that action. Why you always lagging? Oops. Why you always capping? Why you always capping, nigga? Why you always capping? Why you niggas out here always capping? When you out here lacking. You ain't about that action. Why you always capping? Why you always capping? Why you always capping? Why you always capping? Like a mark with no heart. Niggas talking about they smart. When they walk up on you, they breath smell like a fucking fart.
They shoot up like Marcus.
Smart, nigga. Nigga got that off the reel. Flush. I'm like, Shelby, let it roll. Nah, he like, nah, I'm doing this. Fuck the gold 10.
These niggas stunt for the gram. Mugging while they taking selfies. Pointing they gun at the cam. Oh, them little Ronald McDonald's. Got the max, but they some clowns. On 3, my nigga get gangster. While I push this red button down.